Killer was, I think, the last big artist, young artist at that time when we led through the gate. And after Bounty Killer was Chuck Fender. So he take me on them wings, no one started recording me and stuff like that. So that's when everything just popped from there. So just I try and run through it fast so you can understand the whole fullness of it. And so after leaving Jammies now, you know what I mean, in 2004, you know, we went to Fifth Element and meet up with Devon Wheatley, you know what I mean, and him start a company called Fifth Element. I was the first artist there. I did songs like No Worry I'm a People, cause you know where you feel life hard out there. You know what I mean? That was a, you know what I mean, a underground hit, like really mash up the place, went #1. Then I did a song called I Swear and Can't Stop Trying, We Have to Win. And then I got a call from Supreme Promotion for Sting. You know what I mean? When them up, and so they had a package called the Five Young Giants. So there was me, Chuck Fender, Wayne Marshall, Vybz Cartel, what's again? I think Spice. Yeah. So it was five of us, Five Young Giants. You know what I mean? And then from there, my career launched. From there, boom, big. You know what I mean? So out of that batch, then now it was me and Vybz Cartel and things, Spice, and who came out on top as the top artist them from the Five Young Giants. Then we come the Giants, big Giants after the following year now, after that again. And yeah, and then I went to Miami Sting and go perform because they had a Sting in Jamaica. After the Five Young Giants, they had another Sting in Jamaica and mash up the one then. And then I was coming to the hallway to my room and I met a singer. I met Richie Spice in the hotel lobby. And I don't know what was transpiring with him and the promoter. I said, no, singer, just you can't come stay in my room. We have two big beds, you can't take one and me take one. And we become friends from there. Then I went back to the Jamaican Vice, I swear, and tell him to go up on the rhythm and say, yo, jump on the rhythm. And he put marijuana up on the corner upon it. And then we become like a team. But we just know, say, we're a brother. We just take the Fifth Element thing to our next level. Consciousness, just say we're going to lift consciousness around the world. So every rhythm him go upon me go upon every rhythm me go upon to make sure him go upon it. So we go upon a rhythm called It's All About the Weed. It's all about the weed. Big song, I mash up the whole world, and then him come upon it and say, In the street is getting hot. Bobby Conda, some at 97, and you know what I mean? And from this, everything just kick off, you know?
So
So it just history from this.
coming over became one of your biggest international songs.
Yeah.
Did you expect that song to have such a worldwide impact?
Well, first and foremost, yeah, of course, you know, but it wasn't. Oh, coming over came along, you know, is when I did gash them and light them for Shane Brown because I had left Fifth Element, so I left Fifth Element and start my own company called Living Fire Records, and then leave Richie Spice and Anthony Cruz and all of them over there by Fifth Element and went out on my own and start my own company. So, and then I met Shane Brown, and then I voice gash them and light them for Shane Brown. And then Shane Brown had a brethren, Shaggy producer who used to play the keyboard in name Birch. He had called me and said, I have a rhythm. He want me to go up on the rhythm. And when I heard the news the day before that they banded gash them and light them in Jamaica, so I was just driving home in the rain and the car. The rain I beat on the glass. I mean, I said, John, them shooting me band a song. So I'm saying, no, I just sing some song for the girls. Them. So someone home with the start say, Oh baby, are you coming over tonight? I'm feeling so lonely. Girl, I want to hold you in my arms, girl. Just wanna treat you right. And he must sing call Birch and make Birch hear it and Birch I said, but I must say I love it. But he must say you need a sing upon it. And he must say I'm gonna get Alien on it. You know, I guess he reached out to Alien and I didn't she never was available. So him say I have another girl me have in mind. So I'm just all right. I put a girl called Sherry in on this one. So when I came back off a tour and him, I put laid on my part, and then him said, when you come back from the tour, man, you go hear it, man, it go bad. And when I heard it, I dropped my drop on the floor, come here, I said, this is a bomb. It's going to take over the whole entire world. So it was just an amazing song, and she did a wonderful job, you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So did you have any struggling point in your career that you feel like you wanted to give up at some point? Not because you're not
Well, you know,
hitting it, not because you're not hitting it, but because it's a fight. Like definitely.
well, we don't really use the word fight and struggle, you know, because in the subconscious mind, not really understand them things. So we, you know, what I mean, we you know, we face certain challenges, yes, but you know what I mean, with perseverance, we overcome it because every artist face that in the business. You have to go through some farmer, you know what I mean, itches and look at there and look at here and thing like that. Man, lock you out of studio. Certain producers don't want voice because you're not that big name. We're gonna bring in that big money there for them. So, you know what I mean, we face certain challenges on our way up the ladder. You understand? We go through all of that, you know what I mean? But we just believe in ourselves and we know that we are here for a reason. We're here for to do our duty. You understand? And we have to go out there, go do the will of the most high. So, you know what I mean? We just know so after a time the world are gonna just come right at our feet because we believe in ourselves and we manifest it and just know say we're gonna be one of the biggest reggae artists outside of Jamaica in a Jamaica and outside of Jamaica. So we already tell ourselves that. And we know say it has to manifest soon. You understand?
Definitely. Could you remember one of the biggest stage show that you hit? The first biggest stage show.
Well, the first biggest stage show for me, you know, is when I closed Sting. Sting, you know, Sting is one of the most powerful show out of Jamaica at the time, and you know, what I mean, you know, it's a serious show. Either you get buckle or you or them say Ray or you know what I mean. So when you go in a show like that, it's a serious show. Cause we used to watch those show and see artists get licked down with buckle and mash up with buckle. So when I rise to the occasion and have these songs and the promoter call me and say you're close thing, no, you're close thing. Because you have the songs them now and you reach to that level there as a giant now. You are a giant now in the business. So that's what Isaiah Ling told me, say you are a giant now. So you have to close this show called Sting. I was so nervous. I said, John, how may I close a show like this? And I think we're ready for it. I was just, you know, after a task, I come to yourself. So, what I mean? I think that's one of the most memorable show I can look back on and say, yeah. And Rebel Salute, when we have 42,000 people, around 40,000 or 30,000 people holding and they're singing, Lord, oh my Lord, Lord, only you know. So those two shows in Jamaica. But we do numerous shows across the world, Germany, Switzerland, Netherlands, Caribbean, Trinidad, all over. We create impact everywhere I go. But those two shows in Jamaica were stand out up to this day. And Some Fest. So those three shows, Some Fest 2006, Sting 2006, and Rebel Salute, I think 2000 and maybe like 15 or this or 11 or somewhere around there. But those are the shows that really stand out. Me closing Sting after all of the greats them perform, coming on 5:30 in the morning and see the whole venue will lift up and wait for me before them go home. And you see people waiting for you, and say Chuck Fender them a wait to come sing. It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
And then now going to Rebel Salute and closing Rebel Salute again, and then going on for some fest 4:30 in the morning, and also calling the fire truck. People start light all reggae bed and burn up the whole place. When we draw gas them and light them, them think they can't come out of the head of the people in Jamaica. So those are two significant shows. We can really look back and say, yeah, them show was different.
So out of all the songs you recorded, which one means the
Mm.
most to you means the most
All of them.
peace?
I couldn't just pick one song because people ask me this question all the time. I say, which one is your biggest song you love and rate it? You know what I mean? Every song have its own meaning, every song have its own, you understand what I'm saying? So, I will go to Bahamas, and God is My Witness is the biggest song down here. That's what they love. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm in Europe right now. The biggest song for me right now in Europe is a thing called This Is a Warning. This is a warning, warning. When I draw that song is pandemonium inside the venue. So every song has its own purpose, and you know what I mean. It's like your children. You know what I mean. You love each one of them. You love all of them, but each one have a different mission in the earth. So you know what I mean. But I love all my songs, and they means a lot, and they have just true meaning and their direction and would them gravitate to people and all of that. So I couldn't just pick one. But people say Gash them and Light them and Coming Over Tonight standout songs and Warning, and my catalog is very big and I have a big catalog of songs. You know what I mean? But people pick the ones that they love. But I think all of them is great.
Okay. So how many albums do you have?
Um 5 or 6. I'm going around 6. We have a new album dropping now, maybe we're going to be around 7.
Okay, that's Eternal Fire.
Yeah, Eternal Fire make it a 6 1, but then we have a new one that's coming up now, you know. 'Cause you don't know, like how we have this major song happening right now, Wagwan Pan the Rock, we have to have the Wagwan Pan the Rock album coming out soon, cause we record songs every day. We in the studio every day recording, so we never stop recording. So once you find another hit song again, the world gonna need an album from you, so they could look out for a new album coming from Fender for late 2026 going on to 2027.
So do you write all of your songs?
Yeah, the inspiration come from the universe, but so people, you pick up things as you go along. Yeah, so you have friends who will give you ideas or who will add something to you, because when you build a song, a man might say, "No, no, say that. Put this in it. I'll give you a 4 line," or what I mean. So but mostly the topics come from me. I could create all the topics of my song. You know what I mean? Yeah, I create the topics, them, and what I mean, the idea. So it's like the letter, you write a letter, so so the heading, you have to create the heading. So I create the topics, and yeah.
Do you have any collaboration with any other artists? Like
Whole heap of collab. Yeah, man, we have collab. We have collab with Richie Spice, we have collab with Jonah Reed, we have collab with Bunny. Um, Bounty Killer. We have collab with um, Shereen Anderson. You know, we have so much collab. You know, so much collab with different artists, many major artists around the world. They remember some of them, Luciana. You can name it. So it's a tall list.
Do you need more collab with more artists?
Well, we always there for, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on this golf for vibration. So sometimes artists might just call me and say, yo, Fender, come sing a hook up on this. Or we try to reach out to another artist and say, you know, something feel upon the vibration. So we always interested to do more collabs because, you know, collabs keep your vibration going and open you to new audience and stuff like that. And young audience, again, young artists coming up, we always want to give them a collab, to give them exposure and introduce them to new market or introduce them to my audience and stuff like that. So we always interested to do collab. I don't turn down collab.
Okay, so you have any artists that you would like to collab with? Like, definitely, me have to do a collab because this vibration and my
No,
vibration are same thing. So you know what I mean? You just want to do this collab for hear out a song, you know?
well, I don't really do it like anything the universe tell me, we just do it, you know. So we don't really plan things. It just come to me. You understand? So we don't say, "But me have to do one of the-" No, it will just come. Everything I do, it just come to me. You know what I mean? Song just come to me. People just come to me. You know what I mean? Promoters come to me. So you know, I look at life different. You know what I mean? I just put it in the universe and it just comes. So sometimes it depends on how I wake up and how I feel. It things just happen that way.
So how you feel about reggae music today? Like, way in between dancehall and reggae music. The scale of it, like how do you rate it playing within a percentage within music in the whole?
Well, reggae music is the biggest music in the world, you know. You know what I mean? It's just that sometimes it's been underestimated. Like, you know, in Jamaica, they would try to play more dancehall or things like this and that. But outside of Jamaica and the wider world, reggae is the thing. You know what I mean? I'm performing tomorrow night. I'm performing this Friday in Switzerland. You know what I mean? And it's major festival, major people, thousands of people. Last year, I was at Reggae Jam. Maybe almost thousands again come out. I'm in Birmingham last year again, 42,000 people come out just to see me. So reggae is huge. You know what I mean? You can't underestimate reggae music. You know what I mean? It's just that sometimes in on the rock, you know what I mean? The young, they might try to overlook it and think, say, boy, reggae, or, you know, the patience not there. A lot of man maybe jump off right and want run to dancehall because dancehall fast. You get the it fast and the hype up like real quick like that. And reggae steady, just build steadily like that, bam, 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 steadily build. You know what I mean? But the longevity, you know, is about it's just reggae music. Cause reggae music alone shall live. You know what I mean? The music live on, can never die. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I do a song, I Swear, from 2004. And it's one of my biggest songs up to this day. I did Gash Them and Light Them from 2006. And every time I sing that, it has to pull up like 5, 6, 7 times. Generation come love it. Generation on top of generation coming over tonight. Generation top of generation. You know what I mean? I go to my daughter's school to sing and little children, young girls coming up 16, 17, screaming and dropping on the floor and acting crazy because of coming over tonight. And that song is maybe like really older than they old and old they are. So we're doing music for life. We're doing music that's gonna live. You know what I mean? We don't work for the hype. 'Cause hype is just an illusion. So dancehall is great, and you know what I mean. I have nothing against dancehall. I love dancehall. But I don't, you know, dancehall is you have to always be on top of your game because it dies so fast. The rhythms them die so fast. You understand? But I'm a reggae artist,
Yeah,
even though I do a few dancehall songs now and again. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I'm a true reggae artist. That's what I stand for, reggae music.
yeah. Definitely, I see that, and I see that you live to the songs that you sing. You never
Yeah, but they not say we do. Look what we doing right recently. Me and Junaville link up, and we, you know, what I mean, came back and lift back reggae music in Jamaica. You know, we come with a thing called Wagwan Pan the Rock. Wagwan Pan the Rock is one of the most talked about songs right now in Jamaica
That's on
and
the
right across
regulator.
on
That's
the
on.
regulator rhythm. Yeah, and that's a big, big song. And it's not just talking for Jamaica alone. It's talking for the world, for England. What's going on the rock in England? What going on the rock in a Trinidad? What going on the rock in a Barbados? What going on the rock in a Guyana? You know what I mean? Grenada. What going on the rock in the UK? What going on the rock in America? You know what I mean? You could take the rock anywhere. So we just regulating the world. You know what I mean? And show them say, yo, music alone shall live. You know what I mean? So that's also our mission now is to lift back that vibration as though we had it with Fifth Element back in the days. Cause people want the message and people want something for all and something that will save them. And only one thing can save them is the music and it's reggae music. So we are burn out the gun violence, we are burn out the crime. You know what I mean? And fix up the empress them and tell them, say, no, baby, you're too nice and beautiful for them have you and a treat to that. We have your wine pan buckle. We can't have mother at a wine pan buckle and big rifle in her hand and things is all about rifle and all of them things. So we step on them things there. So that's my lot. So that is our mission is to go out there and defend the people them and teach the people them and send the message to the people them and lift it like never before, you know?
Yeah. So you talk about did you ever been Guyana before and perform?
Yeah, man, the Mauritius Pirates. I've been down there a couple of times, but I haven't been there in a while, you know what I mean? But Guyana, our place, same way, because they don't know, we love Guyana, and, you know what I mean? Guyana always love Chuck Fender, you know what I mean? I've been down there with Mauritius Pirates, go down there, you know what I mean? You know, so we used to have all the artists from Guyana, we used to them amongst the natural blacks and them youth there, you know? You
Yeah.
used to they around the back in the days, and, you know what I mean? Come we show them youth the energy, so. We love Guyana people, same way, man. We love everyone from Guyana, man. Guyana is just a part of our movement, same way. So anytime they're ready, we're there again, same way. We come lift the vibration down there, you know.
So you like the vibes and the response in Guyana that you get from the crowd?
Not just Guyana alone, the whole Caribbean, everywhere we go, our energy is different. But like we say, you know, Guyana our place. So anyway, the energy go, man. We love Guyana, we love Trinidad, we love Barbados, we love, you know what I mean, we love Grenada, you know what I mean, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, St. Martin, anywhere we go. I love seeing you, and the people them always love it because we're true. And we're not hype, and we're not show off, and we're not put material over the people. And that a lot of artists do, you know, people them can't get to talk to them again, can't get to embrace them and hug them and you know what I mean, this bag of illusion thing. So we come for show them say no, our thing is different, our thing is life. You understand? Yeah man. So we not show off to the people them. The people them build we. So the people them say, no, tomorrow then, you know what I mean, you know it go. So we always say we represent the people and we work for the people, you know?
Yeah, Rastafari has always influenced your music. How
Definitely.
has your spiritual journey evolved over the years?
I must say the work I do is not of my own authority, you know, but the Almighty Jah that's dwell within me. You understand? So everything you see come through Fender is coming from the divine power of Jah. You know what I mean? So even now, look at even what we do. You know what I mean? I haven't been like I've leave Jamaica for a couple of years and bring and come link up with me youth them a foreign and try set out some things for them and went back to Jamaica after 3 years and lift it back just like that. So I don't take credit for that. I know that it's a divine power. Jah to say, yo, friend, it's time for you now to go lift back things on the rock. So I just a blessing, man. You know, I mean, we don't work for ourselves. We just a do the Almighty will, you know, and just a do Jah works. And that's how I see it. That can't explain it no more better than that.
If you could share one life lesson with today's youth, what will it be?
Lifeless. We not deal with lifeless. We deal with life eternal. But we just have to say believe in themselves. You know, I mean, I say believe in yourself because the thoughts becomes a reality. You understand? So, you know, believe in yourself.
Yeah.
If I supposed to listen to people back then and people used to say, yo, you sound off key, you're not gonna make it. You know what I mean? People used to say when I just started out, people used to say, boy, you sound like Bounty Killer. But I used to, as a youth, I used to just love Bounty Killer and like to listen to him and You hear him sound and people used to cuss me and say, boy, you sound like one to killer. And I just pray and say, okay, one day I'll find a style for myself. So I just believe in myself and just know, say, yo, I'll find my groove, my energy, my sound. And we just find it. Chuck Fender, the living fire, the poor people defender, the artist man on the planet. So once you think of something, it becomes a reality. So I just tell the younger artists to come up say, believe in themselves. Don't listen to the doubters. Just be consistent. Because it's not about talent, it's about consistency. That is the key. Keep farming every day. Keep working at on your goals every day. You know what I mean? Every day you get up. You know what I mean? You just do what you have to do. Just do something. Continue. Keep training. You know what I mean? And one thing, one day it's going to come to perfection.
Definitely. So, what can we expect from Chuck Fender for the rest of
That's why I go on
2026?
the rock. Just keep dropping the bomb on them same way and just show them say, yo, we're not on our thing the normal. So you know what I mean? So there's more new songs. Right now we have Wagwan on the Rock, the biggest song right now, one of the hottest song right now, the most talk about song. You see even in today's paper right now. I send it come give. I just somebody just call me and say, hey, you in the Observer today in Jamaica, big on the front page. So I just saw the energy go. People just feeling the song. They tired of the crime. Them tired of the illusion. 'Cause a lot of illusion out there, with them this bag of illusion and the people them and a lot of things that make believe and all that, I mean, a lot, our thing is real. I mean, we're not buying a follower. We're not pretend this. We not manipulate the system and all them type of thing. That we are come real to the people and people them can understand who we is, what we represent, what we all about, our mission. You know what I mean? Because if it's not today or tomorrow, you're gonna see the trueness, you're gonna see the reality. You're gonna know say our thing is different. Our thing come to regulate the place. You know what I mean? So we have to bring up Junaville and a wonderful job with my do cause when them send me that rhythm, I say, John, where them find that rhythm? This is the rhythm of the people they want for year. Just the rhythm alone.
Yeah,
When me hear it, it just touch me. I say, yo. So the eye upon the media, the eye upon the radio, you have to send these songs to the people them. I love what Jonah Villa do. You know what I
definitely.
mean? Him believe in a young artist and a carry a youth like Sativ and hold it more the little youth him a carry with him, the little Empress teacher lady from, a Yuatan, St. Catherine, a nice lady again, bad artist and even play a song. You know what I mean? So, a great work some do. You know what I mean? I want to see them urging there do this type of work. We have to give them the strength because we already been down that road already. You know what I mean? So we just show them say nothing not change, you know what I mean? Not because, but still for all, you know what I mean? When the time we touch center stage and murder, you know what I mean, on a musical level, not a physical level, because we're born crime and violence. Good over evil, we say life over death. Man of right, a God in flesh, man of wrong is the devil. See it.
Definitely, Chuck Fender. We don't want to hold up no more your time because you got performance, you have flight to go to catch and all of these things. So thank you so
Yeah, man.
much for coming through. And before you go, I would like to drop this one.
Oh Lord, I'm living for you once more. They really don't know.